go ball tracking when ready. Okay, pitching in line, impact in line. Wicket's missing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, hang on.
Go back on
Remember,
the
if it's...
Sam, I'll get you to change your decision.
Now remember, if it's just clipping, it's umpire's call.
Now.
It remains on field and would be out. That's missing by an absolute, what, a coat of varnish?
Yeah, I thought it was the... Just... You don't get any closer than that.
Oh, yeah, that's as close.
Jadeja. And flicks him into the deep. And just wide of mid-wicket. He thought for an instant there he might have picked him up. It was Jasper Bumrah in the deep. He couldn't quite get there.
Well, that's rubbing salt into the wounds. Next ball goes for 4, not far away from the man in the deep. So not quite going Jadeja's way. Nice shot.
Do you think Steve Smith said, what am I doing? It was a pretty average shot for such a class player like Steve Smith.
The deep and just wide of mid-wicket. He thought for an instant there he might have picked him up. It was Jasper Bumrah in the deep. He couldn't quite get there.
Well, that's rubbing salt into the wounds. Next ball goes for 4, not far away from the man in the deep. So not quite going Jadeja's way.
Jasper Bumrah in the deep.
Well, I think he was disappointed with the ball before, probably. It was missing by a centimetre, and then this... Yeah, where are you?
Yeah, exactly. He's sort of looking at Virat Kohli saying he's in the wrong spot.
Let's see, I reckon Kohli might have given him a good stare as well.
Death stare?
Frustrating for Jadeja.
He's bowled
straight and just back of a length.
And you know what it's like, Warnie. You know you want your field set exactly where you want it. You reckon he had Bumrah in the right position, given that reaction?
Well... I think the one thing is, as a spinner, look at Jadeja here again, and is that Shreyas Iyer, I think, in the foreground there, you can see him too. They're going, what's going on? How's that not going to the fielder? What's he doing there? He should be there. Come on, man. I think as a spinner, Jadeja bowls so fast in between deliveries. So I reckon that's in the gap. That'll be 4, but once again, Steve Smith is in now, so...
That's right, 21 deliveries in space, 3rd boundary. 1 for 200 for Australia now, into the 34th over. Beautifully put away from Stephen Smith.
Yeah, just to finish on your point, BJ, I think Jadeja, because he bowls so fast in between, I think 1, so the third umpire can't call a no ball on him because he's too quick for bowling his deliveries. And 2, I think as a spinner you want to make sure you look around just to check your field out, but he doesn't do that. He just starts his field at the start of the over and bowls his over. There's no real stopping, making sure everyone's in the right position each ball as you walk back to your mark. That's a very important part of bowling, that you're happy as a bowler.
Yeah, he didn't look happy. Another one. Oh, high in the back.
That's a better bouncer.
And he's got 2 back. He's got the field. You got 4 out in this up to the 40th over, and then you got 5 out. So 2 behind square. You got protection as long as you get it right.
You just got to get the height right. You got to get it higher than what the Indian bowlers have got their short balls today. Sahni's, he'd have to be nearly 6'6", wouldn't he? He's got decent pace, so he's just going to bowl it a bit shorter. But Finch is only 8 away from 100. He hasn't much strike the last half an hour or so.
Oh, it's through the gap too. We'll end up at least 2.
First 10 or something, 51. So there's 5 and over for the first 10. And since then they've ramped it up and they're hovering around that 6 runs and over. That'll give them 301. They're going to need more than that. 8 and over from here on in gives them 334.
Well, they've still got Maxwell and Stoinis up their sleeve. A couple of big hitters. Carey's a good finisher. I'd be tempted to bring Maxwell in next, actually.
I think Maxwell's the floater there in the Australian side, and that's why he's at number 7. He just floats. I think ideally, if Australia can choose, especially when they've had a good start like this, around that 37, 38 over mark, I think that's when Maxwell should go into, because that gives you 12, 13 overs, which is what, 78 balls. If he faces half of them, it gives him 40-odd balls, basically, to make a significant impact and get that score from a par score to above par.
Well, one of the great things with Maxwell is he can go straight away, where Stoinis takes a while. That with the thing in the back of Aaron Finch's mind.
We always talk about when should Maxwell float. And
Next.
डैंड्रफ वापस आ गया तो शैम्पू बदलना छोड़ो। हेड एंड शोल्डर्स का
There's that sweep shot. And
what's the spin? Well fielded. Well fielded. That was very well fielded. That was going to keep spinning. Prayas Iyer out there. I thought it was a batsman out there. Fast bowler would have went the wrong way.
Imagine BJ out there. Watch the spin, BJ. Oh, sorry, boys.
I probably would have got that in one hand, actually.
Yeah, the big...
That's Stephen
big
Smith.
mitt
He
down
knew
there.
it.
As much as we like to have a go at BJ be out there, but he was a very,
Big
very
wingspan. He had big arms. You know.
good athlete, Big Beach.
Don't talk about him. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, come on. Do your
Charlie,
shoelaces up, Beach.
Mohammed Shami did great work there because it's into the sun, out in the deep there. The sun's going down. It's right in the eye line.
I think... All right. Finch, 90.
हेड एंड शोल्डर्स का बाकायदा इस्तेमाल करें। खुश्की के जर्म्स पर असर 100% तक खुश्की मिटाए और लौटने से रोके।